Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Brad Ross. This is Underground Case Breaks. This is break number 827. 8-box full case of Topps Finest Baseball. First and foremost, I apologize. There was the picture for the break is always accurate. Always. It will always be accurate. I guarantee that 100% of the time. I put the picture in the template. I have a guy remote list. I update the template. We missed the date. We put the date in two spots at the front of the description and at the bottom. And I had the bottom right, but at the beginning of the description was wrong. It had yesterday's date. So I apologize. I got a few messages about that. I just want to make sure everybody gets to see the break when they see it. The picture will always be right. We have to make that. I make that in Photoshop real quick. So that information will always be the accurate information for the break if the listing is off. But thank you guys very much. Everybody paid and did everything they're supposed to do in a timely fashion. And Finest has been really good for us. This is 7th or 8th case of Finest. We did one here last week on eBay. It wasn't bad, I don't think. Or maybe it was bad. We had one bad case. I don't think it was the eBay one, though. We had one really bad case. We had a Superfractor last night. The first one we've seen. That case was not doing very well until the Superfractor. Lots of wanders in it, though. My gym workout entertainment today. Meehan, is this you in this one? There's a Meehan in this break. Which I don't know a lot of Meehans. Empty case. So, here we go. We have an 8-box case. Looks like so. Stack them up over there. Some stands out. We're going to need them, folks. I don't know if you know this. We're going to need them. We're going to have a good time today, too. 101 Tracker's doing good. That's mostly National Treasures baseball. We've ripped a lot of NT baseball, too. And I think some 5-star helped out. Just product timing, release timing. It goes in spurts, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see the 101 jump 10 spots in a month or in like 2 weeks, and then you'll see it sit for 2 weeks. If it's like Topps Chrome that's out for, a few weeks, then that's going to be a hard one to get the number to go up. Superfractors are super hard to hit. If it's something where the 101's a little more common, then you're probably going to see it a little bit more. And here we go, folks. Kicking it off. Baseball is my bread and butter. Newer releases are things that I am pretty hip to. And hopefully, if you guys don't hit today, you have a good time. And maybe we learn something. I don't know. It just depends on how the cards come out today. Let's see what we have. Green Lava right out of the gate. Shouldn't be an auto. I don't think there's green Lava autos. Alonso, and it is Joe Ryan. For the Twins, going to Mr. Brady. Brady Donald. Green Lava. I really like these. We pulled a Trout a few days ago. I wanted to go buy one immediately after I pulled it. The Lavas are just pretty neat. I'm shocked to see how cheap your Illusions box is. Dude, every time I have that wax, I offer it stupid cheap. And it never sells. Like, I have to go put it on, like, a private, like, the dealer net thing, like, the behind-the-scenes place. Wander for the Rays. Base rookie. But I don't have any more football to make a mixer out of that, and I don't want it to sit here, so we'll just sell it. I think Illusions is trash anyway. I mean, it always has been. I don't know why this year would be any different. It's an ugly card. It's a dark card. It doesn't have very good aesthetics. But we have Marcos Diplan. First time I've actually seen him in the product. Green Refractor, number 99 for the Orioles, Phil Moore. Congratulations. Auto is not always in the last pack. Claudio. They're all over the place, dude. Last night, they were all over the place. I had like 3 cases. They were all the top pack. I've had cases. They were the second pack. They're everywhere. Finest is all over the place, friend. Welcome to Underground, though, bro. Oh, Rose Gold Mini Diamond. That's going to be number to 50. Wilson, Carlos, Corey Seager, Montero, and it's Brian De La Cruz. For the Marlins, going to Brian. One Brian to another. 9 out of 50 for the Fish. I do like the Rose Gold Mini Diamond. Yeah, Acuna bounces back this year. I mean, Why wouldn't he? I mean, why would you think he wouldn't, I guess? It's not like he forgot how to play baseball. The power numbers just dipped. Other than that, it wasn't, you know. It's not like the guy is no longer a professional high-level baseball player. That is a mini box. Here we go into mini box number 2. For those of you that don't know, anything that doesn't go in a top loader, I just make a little pile over here. We sleeve and take care of all that stuff after the break in the shipping department. The only help I have is in the shipping department, and it's top notch. So, there you go. I don't want to sit here and bore you guys all afternoon sleeving cards. Purple refractor coming up. Marte, O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates, Garrett Cole, Andre Dawson, and a purple Corbin Burns, especially because there is a lot of color in the product outside of the hits. Valerie Richards with the Corbin Burns purple. 250. 200 out of 250. Anyone who breaks StatCast records gets top loaders. That's my new policy. You break a StatCast record, your base card now gets a top loader. You smack the ball off the wall at 7 million miles an hour, you get a top loader. That would be nice to see, smart guy. I would love to see Cody B bounce back. Bryant Tatis refractor, simply because I have a ton of his cards. I have a ton of Bellinger cards that I've just accepted that I'm taking a huge L on. So then he ends up with the Cubs, and I'm thrilled because now he's at least on my team. But if he bounces back, then it might be the jackpot too, so who knows. Abrams, Allen, and Chas McCormick for the Astros. Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit. Tom Hetherington. Congratulations, sir. Alvarez, Alonso, Seiya, Suzuki for the Cubs. Soto, and a George Kirby Aqua Refractor. 178 out of 199 for the Mariners. Seattle today going to Mr. Moon. Joseph Moon, are you in that Sing movie? My kids love that. Mr. Moon. Well, that's a good movie, too. As far as little kid movies go, there's not many I get down with. Moana's a good one. And then Sing 2 might be right up there at the top. Ray Detmer's pretty terrific. Monsters, Inc., of course, but that was all like before I had kids. I'm just talking about post-children movies. These new ones. Ooh, some of them aren't so good. Rafael Devers, Ozzie Albies, I digress. Wander, insert finest rookies for the Rays. The Cubs keep changing hitting coaches, though, too. It seems like every year we're changing hitting coaches. And they said they didn't even not like the last guy. They just liked the new guy that's taken over for him better. So I don't know what kind of consistency you expect when you're changing your organization every single year, year in and year out. But whatever, keep developing. So I'm not going to complain if they keep developing. Here we go into box number 2. Detmers, Contreras, Melendez, Pena, and Tyler Gilbert. See, look, we're in top pack auto. It's wild. Finest is wild with auto placement. Tyler Gilbert going to Mark McVeigh. I've seen a lot of Tyler Gilbert. Excuse me. Gold. Oh, it's a gold rookie. Gold finest rookies. It's Matt Manning for the Tigers. 4 out of 50. Going to Mr. Shorey. Joshua, congrats, buddy. Salvi, Luis Robert, Refractor, Mackenzie Gore, Molina, and Stott for the Phillies. Cedric Mullins, Acuna, C.J. Abrams, finest rookies. Alec Thomas and Miranda for the Twins. What do you say we hit another Superfractor today? That'd be fun, right? Duran, Mauer, and a Sky Blue Miggy. Number 300 for the Tigers. 278. out of 300. Ramirez. Oh, baby. There it is. A refractor of Julio Rodriguez. We'll take that. Take that every time it presents itself. Ooh, the Ohtani. That's a big ask, friend. We're going to do it, though. Let's do it. Superfractor Ohtani. That's what I'm hearing. That's what my sources are telling me, folks. We're going in on an Ohtani Super today. I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is an auto, I think, too. Torque for the Tigers, and we have De La Cruz for the Marlins. He's pretty much everywhere, too. McCutchen is down for the count. Yadier Molina, Aqua Refractor for St. Louis to 199. Brian's happy. Brian, if you're happy, I'm happy. If you're not happy, get happy. So what are you unhappy for? What do you have to be unhappy about? The sun's kind of out. It's snowing a little bit. There's an Ohtani, excuse me. My kid made the world's smallest snowman today. It's pretty terrific. We have something numbered to 99. Green refractor coming up, folks. It is Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. Go to Mr. Chisholm. Christopher. I know Chris. There you go, sir. More Cardinals for you. Yuck. Goldie, Bobby Witt, Trey Turner, Refractor, Brian, and Tatis. Moving on to box number 3. See what we can keep cooking up here in Finest. I was talking about this yesterday, but there's like no new baseball releases until Series 1. February 15th as of now. Which is weird because we still need some 22 products to come out still. So no auto on the top there. It might be right here. It might not. Who knows where the autos are. We have my guy, Trey Ambergy. What a joke. Thomas, congrats on your hit, but I'm fairly certain this isn't who you're looking for either. Trey Ambergy for the Yanks. Keep it cooking here with a purple. Royce Lewis, Gavin Sheets, Baez, Olsen, and an Altuve for the Stros. Bowman's Best says February, but it hasn't even been announced. So it still says TBA. Last I looked, I'm really looking forward to that. I know Gold Label's still coming. I'm not a big Gold Label guy. Bowman Inception still has to come out. Every time we talk about this, I think of another product that's not here yet. So I don't have a good answer. We're missing products though. Bobby Witt, J-Rod, back to back right there. Judge, Altuve, and Judge again. About time some Yankees came up. Oh man, Tom, are you a big Yankees guy? I wanna say who I thought you were a fan of, but I could be super wrong. So I'm just gonna ask about the Yankees first. Vilade for the Rockies with the Aqua Shimmer. Going to Marisol Hernandez. Congratulations. My chair is garbage. And it keeps lowering me down. Indeed. Oh yeah, I was way wrong then. Wasn't even on the right side of the country. Here we go. Seiya Suzuki Rookie Refractor. A Stott in there as well. Go Cubs, go Christopher. Christopher Chick. There you go, sir. Oh, National Treasures, let's go. Alec Thomas, Miranda Lodolo, Siri, and... Oh! There's a throwback. Mark Mulder. Eric, dude, it's been a while. Eric Driley. I hope I said your name right, sir. There's one I didn't expect to see, be perfectly honest. Mark Mulder, that's a A's banger in A's land. Outside of Oakland, not a banger. But that's a cool card if you're an Oakland fan. Gold. Oh, it's solid. What is that? What inserts are solid? Okay. It's one of the cornerstones. It's cornerstone. Good luck. It's Vladdy Jr. Beautiful. I love these cornerstone inserts. Andrew Heineman. Congratulations, sir. 15 of 50 for the Blue Jays. Marcos is going to go hit the showers early today. Bichette, Torque, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Marsh. Oh, you got it. Those are consignment cards, Brian. Those auctions you won? Those aren't mine. Now I'm confused. I thought you were talking about buying treasure spots on the website. That's what I posted this morning. Got a box of Sapphire update, and best card was Stott debut. Decent. Yeah, that's almost as good as it could get, Albert. It can't get much better than that. That just tells you how risky it is. I mean, debut, yeah, obviously you don't want the debut, but just to get the right one of the right people in general. Blue Refractor. Mackenzie Gore, it's another J-Rod. McCutcheon, Beltre, and I like this guy. Ronzi Contreras. Young pitcher for the Pirates. Taylor Meehan. Blue Refractor on a 150. He didn't pitch a ton of innings this year. They were kind of monitoring his innings, too. I know they shut him down before the All-Star break, and he was really cooking in the first half. And then, I don't really remember much of the second half. The Pirates are just awful. Just a terrible organization. I know a lot of Pirates fans, too. So I don't feel like I'm saying anything that isn't common knowledge. Bob Nutting's a joke. But, being an NL Central fan, I love that they're such a joke. Because you don't have to worry about them. No, for the treasure spot I had, letting him know I got him if he wants. But dude, I'm so confused. Letting who know? Who are you letting know? Man, I'm lost. I am lost. We're getting back to the break. I did see you won a couple cards on eBay last night, though, Brian, on some of the consignment treasures cards. So now I'm all over the place because I'm talking about two different things related to treasures, and you're talking about something entirely different. I haven't even got my Sapphire stuff yet, I don't think. I'm not sure. Purple Refractor. It is going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates. Number to 250. O'Neal Aura of Excellence insert. Oh my goodness. This dude has turned my break into a sales post. I love it. I love it. Now I understand, though. I'm all good with it. I just had no idea what the hell you were talking about. Context matters, Brian. Context matters. It took me how long to figure out that the dude was even a Yankees fan. And now you're assuming that we all know what you're talking about. Hey, check it out. It's Matt Olson. Matt Olson, the superfractor guy from last night, is back for Oakland as I throw another top loader across the table. Eric, congratulations, sir. In what has to be some of his last Oakland Athletic autographed cards. Got to be running out of those. Wander's coming up here. You already saw. Stanton and C.J. Abrams Aqua Refractor for the Padres. Mr. Camp, there you are, sir. Rosarena Seager, Seth Beer Rookie Refractor, Alonso and Nolan Arenado, and Montero, Kirby, Crawford, Soto, and Kevin Smith. Time to round out the first half of the case here. We do have the 3-box NFL mixer with XR and Spectra football. That will be live at 1:15 in 45 minutes. We have a Rose Gold Mini Diamond coming up. Good luck. It is a Vladdy Jr. Another Vladdy Jr. to 50 for the Blue Jays. So if you're in the 3-box NFL mixer, we will be live with that in a little bit. And then as far as everything else tonight on eBay, Topps Chrome Update is the break that will be ending. There is a Bowman Chrome Hobby Case, Pick Your Team, and a National Treasures Hobby Case, Pick Your Team, on the website, undergroundcasebreaks.com. And then tomorrow evening, Optic Asia Basketball will end on eBay. Luis Heel with another banger of a rookie auto for the Yankees. Yankees crushing it. Ambergy and Heel just killing it. Absolutely destroying it. Congrats to Thomas and the Yankees. I hope there's a superfractor in here somewhere. Robbie Ray Strasburg, Meadows. And that's a beauty. Christopher, sell me this card. Seiya Suzuki, 83 out of 300 with the sky blue rookie refractor. Beautiful. I love it. CJ, Nick Allen, Abreu, Stephen Kwan, maybe the first Kwan we've seen here in half a case. And a die cut coming up. Suzuki, Hayes, it's Hank Aaron with Jazz and Mookie Betts in behind that. And that, folks, is half a case of Finest. See what the back half brings us this afternoon. This chair, I haven't even had this chair very long, and it's garbage. Absolute garbage. All right, we got a few things happening right here. Gavin Sheets, Joe Ryan, Bobby Witt Jr., Juan Soto, and a green speckle Aaron Judge. There we go. Better than both the autographs the Yankees have hit in one single parallel. Green speckle Aaron Judge, number to 125, I believe. Yes, 22 out of 125 for the Yankees. So previously, John, back in the day, the die cuts used to be part of a set, and the set was always player specific. I'm gonna mess this up, but 17 was Ken Griffey Jr. 18 was who was 18? I know we pulled a Bo Jackson Superfractor out of 18 Finest. That's what I remember about 2018 Finest. Mariano Rivera was a set one year. Ichiro was a set one year. Like I said, Ken Griffey Jr. Last year was Mike Trout with the die cuts. Every year, usually the die cut set is player specific. This year it's not, and it's only before it was promised 2 per case. I don't know if they're promised at all this year. But historically, it was always 2 per case if you got an autograph or a parallel. I remember last year, because I pulled Mike Trout parallels and autographs, you still got your 2 base ones per case. So I don't know if they promised it anyway like they did last year. But previous to this year, it was always 2 base die cuts per case. Anything else, parallels, autographs, were extra. Like on cherries on top of the cake. For those that were trying to put together that set. Because you had people just lining up for the Angels trying to put the die cut set together. Jeremy Pena for the Astros. Corbin Burns. Josiah Gray. Ripken was one, maybe. Chris, that sounds probably right. You know what? I think you might be right. I opened a case. We only got 1 die cut last night, and that's why I said I think this year's different. Because A, it's not player specific. I've seen like 4 or 5 in a case, and I've seen as few as 1. I think we might even had a case without any, because I remember having the same thing happen and going, we didn't get a single die cut this case. So I don't know. I don't think they're promised, because apparently I'm not the only one with those reports. Stephen Kwan, like we pulled like 6 black gold Kintsukuroi parallels of like all different inserts, and then we've had cases where there's been 1 or none. Rafael Devers the 300, so it's just this is a very variable product, but I like it for what it is. I actually love this product. Beckett lists him as 2. Beckett. So here's another thing. I don't trust Beckett for a fucking thing as far as the hobby goes. Personal opinion or whatever you want to say. Maybe I'm just too new of a hobby person for Beckett. I think Beckett is a dinosaur. Sometimes I use their checklist if they get them out in like team fashion quickly enough, but when it comes to like their opinions or their statements without facts, I don't believe them. So unless like Top says like wherever Top's description for the product is at, I'd look there. Or Cardboard Connection. I don't know if I have it up. I do have it up. I have the Cardboard Connection up. Let's look. So this is open. It's not open. Shit, the box is open. I'm not going to change the screen because this is eBay. If you guys were hanging out with me on the website and everybody knew everybody was safe, we won't have to worry about it. I'd put you guys on my screen and show you exactly what we're looking at. So let's see. What does it tell us about the product? It says Master. So this is all it says. It comes out January 20, 2023. 5 cards per pack. 12 packs per master box. 8 boxes per case. 2 autographs per box. That's it. That's all it says as far as what's promised. Yeah. And I can actually look. I think this is one of the last products that GTS distribution had. Let me see if their pre-sale info has anything better. Beckett says there's 3 million Luis Heel autos in everything from the very first 2022 product of the year with Series 1. 2022 Topps Finest. Let's see. I'd like to get you guys an answer. But I don't think there's... Because like before, the Finest Moments or whatever used to be like the case hit autograph. There used to be case-specific things, but it seems like this year it's been thrown out the window. Yeah. Yep. There is no... This is direct factory information. There's no case hits or anything like that. Nothing. It just says finest career year die cut autographs are numbered to 10. Mystery redemption card is numbered to 99. If we hit it, we're redeeming it, and it goes. I guarantee you it's going to be Jeremy Pena. So there's like no mystery with that redemption. This product's too old for mystery redemptions. But all right, back to the break. That's what we know. There's no Beckett lied to you. Black gold is definitely more frequent than 1 in 5 cases by a mile. Like I said, we've pulled like 6 out of a single case. The red golds, I haven't pulled a single one. There's a Twitter account that tries to break down print runs of unspecified parallels. I think they figured out there's less than 100 of every copy of black gold and like less than 15 of the red golds. They're super rare. Super rare. But Vladdy Jr. with the blue aqua vapor. Vladdy's third parallel of the break. It did a Yankees chrome break with you and got 3 Gill autos. Yeah, it wasn't in this product, but yeah, he's in everything. Luis Heel is everywhere. A refractor of Torque for the Tigers. It looks pretty crappy, though. Sockwell, what's up, dude? We have a blue refractor. It is Matt Manning for the Tigers. Number to 150. Matt Manning, blue refractor autograph for the Detroit Tigers. Seth Beer, Springer, Glaber, J-Rod, and Crawford. Jake Berger, Bias, Semyon, Olsen, and Buxton. Scherzer, Machado, Goldschmidt, Green, and Hunter, or Royce Lewis. Hunter Green and Royce Lewis. Let's clear that up. We have 3 boxes left. I'm writing the sinus struggle bus today, guys. I apologize. Ran like 3.5 miles yesterday trying to get this sinus stuff to just knock it off. Ronzi Contreras, we have a Wander. Marcus Semien. We're seeing some vet autos in this break. Mulder, Olsen, and now Marcus Semien, but none of them are like showstoppers. But this is a cool hit for the Rangers. Shory, congratulations. Living on Sudafed the last week. Yeah, I don't like taking anything, dude. I take vitamins and that's about it. But I took some Alka-Seltzers right before this because I know that usually at least lets me breathe through my nose for a little bit. So just trying not to be so nasally today for you guys, but sorry. Stanton, Rosarina, Brandon Belt, Crawford, and Olsen. Buxton, Green, Seager, Montero, and Miggy. Kirby, Story, Olsen, Royce, and Gavin Sheets. Oh, but see, that's not new though, Sockwell, but I agree with what you're saying. I remember being in college and having to show ID for certain cold medicines. Because where my campus was for college, it was like a big meth hub in like the world. And that was what, 2009, 2010? Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. You go to like the Dollar General, like I'm sick. If I miss practice, I'm in big trouble. If I'm late to practice, I have to run a mile for every minute I'm late. I just need some medicine so I can show up and say, hey, coach, I'm sick. And then, limp through practice. Like, well, you need your ID. I don't have it. Joey Votto, Altuve, and Aaron Judge. Gonna pause just a moment, guys. I'm blowing my nose. I apologize. All right, we're back. Holy cow. But don't worry, this is not my first time breaking. You guys are in good hands. We've done it all. Lupus. Whoa. Pav Daddy comes straight at me with the lupus. Wow. People stealing lye at the store. Is that how you make, like, do you make drugs with lye, Sockwell? I'm not a... Dude, I wish Germex would sponsor me. I wish anybody would sponsor me. The problem is, by the time anyone... Well, I mean, we've done sponsor deals before. But by the time a real serious sponsor shows up, I'm going to make enough money, like, on my own. And not from breaking. Like, the passive revenue from, like, YouTube and Facebook and things like that. By the time the real stuff comes, I'm going to laugh at all of them. Orange Wave, I hope it's an auto. Good luck, everybody. I hope it's a banger. It is not anything we haven't seen. Yvonne Castile for the Padres. Congratulations, Mr. Camp. We've seen a lot of Yvonne Castile. It is 5 out of 25 with an Orange Wave refractor autograph. For San Diego, it's a beautiful card. It's not the player we were hoping for. It's drain cleaner. We saw. Oh, for sure. I get it. I get it now. How much for a non-card related sponsor spot? This guy hit me up, bro. You gotta hit me up. You gotta tell me what you want. Tell you what I can do for you. Brandon Marsh to 300. But I'm telling you right now, Brian, if it's for your show, bro, they don't even tune into my show, and I tell them every day. I can't even get them to tune into my podcast. Jose Siri Cabrera, there's a black gold. Kintsuku Roy. Aura of Excellence, Vladdy Sr. Going to Montreal Expos, this will go to the Washington Nationals. Mr. Chick. There you go, sir. So this is that parallel they started last year. It's like the Japanese. I think I'm saying it right. I might say it wrong because I like sound it out. I say it how it sounds because that's all I have to go off of. Purple Refractor. No, dude, I know for sure, dude. I wasn't being real serious, but yeah, dude, you want to talk about something? You can talk about something. Arenado for the Cardinals. Mr. Chisholm. Purple Refractor. We have an O'Neal Cruz. I need to open some more top loaders before we get into that. Speaking of top loaders, I just had $1,200 worth of top loaders show up here this morning. That's almost 200 pounds. It was 197 pounds of complete plastic. That is 100% non-profitable shit that we have to buy to run a business. Isn't that great? So hopefully I don't have to order anything for a while. Because that sucks. Especially at tax time. Brandon Marsh. Because unlike most folks, I hate this time of the year. I'm not looking forward to having to pay a ton of taxes. I just paid my sales tax yesterday. Now, I got to deal with whenever they get done with my business taxes. Figure out what I'm going to owe this year. I hope it's nothing. I hope. I got a terrible feeling, though. It's terrible. Here we go, folks. 2 boxes left in the break this afternoon. Acuna, Refractor, Thomas, and Miranda. And a reminder, if you're in the football break, that will be here very soon. We hit 2 Zach Shorts last night. Here's another one. Zach Short is in all of my cases. Detroit Tigers. Going to Mr. Shorey. The IRS are the slowest group of humans to ever move, ever on Earth. They tried to take me to tax court for something in 2018. And, like, literally all because they didn't, like, process paperwork. So it's, like, it's been sitting in limbo for, like, 18 months. And it's over something where I overpaid them by $18. but they think I owed taxes on like 60. It's such a disaster. They're just so slow in doing anything. But they'll continue to escalate a situation without even checking to see the previous step has been completed or not. They just escalate it. They're like, oh, yep, this guy didn't do it. So I had to amend my 2018 tax return. And when we did it, we found out that I actually overpaid. I hired a third party to re-audit. I paid a company to audit my own company before the IRS stepped in. And they did it and went through, and when they were all said and done, it turned out the IRS owes me $18 from 2018. And they think I owe them a lot of money. It's wild. It is wild how slow that is. Like I've had there was an issue with my 2020 return because of the COVID stuff, and I was allowed to draw money out of my annuity when I was Boilermaking. That I forgot to tell them that I took the money out of my annuity. I got that tax form after I did my business taxes. So we had to make an amendment. I made the amendment. They sent me the bill for the being late. No big deal. But this old one from 2018, still not resolved. It's silly. So silly. Mackenzie Gore again with the blue aqua vapor. Oh, yeah, no, the Department of Indiana's worse than the IRS, though. They changed it so, before, I only had to file my sales. I'm going into my 6th year of business. I've only had to file sales tax yearly. I've never had to do quarterly, like my business taxes. Just once a year. Give them all you tell them all your sales. And then you tell them all the sales that happen inside of the state of Indiana. And then they tell you what you got to pay them. Now, for whatever reason, for my 6th year, go from having to pay annually to now I have to pay sales tax every month. So I have to do something I used to have to do once a year, and now I have to do it 12 times a year for no reason. It sucks. It sucks. More work. Buxton, Green, Perez, Robert, and Shane Baz, rookie refractor. I'm not trying to complain. There's 38 people watching, and that's kind of why I break the way I break. Wherever the chat goes, friends, that's where we go here at Underground. So we have as good a time as you guys want to have. Jake the Rake Myers for the Houston Astros. Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit for the Stros. Tax time with Brad. I am not a tax attorney. This is not legal advice. I'm not an accountant. I don't know anything. I pay a company a lot of money every month just so I don't have to do any of that. Let's get that on the record too. Bobby's Shoes. All I do is send them all my statements and tell them and clarify transactions. That's what I do. I tell them what stuff is and they tell me what I need to do. Garrett Cole, Altuve, and Aaron Judge. Springer, Lodolo, finest rookies for the Reds. Robbie Ray and Strasburg. And it looks like a rose gold. We have Kwan, Lindor, Abrams, Mauer, and it is Corey Seager for the Rangers. Number to 75. 24 out of 75. Is he 24? Seager 24? Can we pull the jersey number on that one? Can we claim it's an eBay 101 for the eBay crowd? Friends, we're down to our last box. I want you guys to know that the last box last night had the Superfractor in it. So you guys don't need to panic yet. Didn't know if this was a new pod you were going to introduce. No, not at all. New podcast tonight, though. I am going to talk about first Bowman cards, me personally. I don't care what anybody else brings to the show. I'm at the point where I'm going to grab a couple topics I want to talk about on the podcast. I'm going to talk about them, and I'm going to let Pav do whatever the hell he wants to do. If he wants to talk about the Cubs for 2 hours a night, I'm here for it. But I'm going to try and educate somebody about something as it pertains to first Bowman cards. Because I got that question the other day. It was a valid question. No matter how long you've been doing it, you have to think there's always new people coming into the hobby every day. And there's some things that they need to know. Yeah, it'll bring the IRS to come listen. I don't want them to listen. I want them to go away. Leave me alone. I do what I'm supposed to do, and I still get fucking messed with. That's the most frustrating thing about all of it. It's been my entire experience in business. My first website got shut down for no reason, not a valid reason. Shopify. Never used them again. Oh, a redemption. It could be... What could it be? We've seen one or two. We had a Duran redemption last night. It could be really big, guys. But it could be Duran, too. Bobby Witt. Where's my thing? Okay. I leave my office for one afternoon, and everything's gone. All right. Going old school today. We're going old school today. The Redemption Blocker 5000 is out of retirement, folks. Here we go. Look at the fade on that ink. This is why you never sign a baseball in Sharpie or, you know what I mean? Or anything in Sharpie. Congratulations. Finest autograph. Bang! Julio Rodriguez, let's go! The first J-Rod auto of finest season has arrived at Underground. Mr. Moon. If that doesn't make you want to sing or sing to, I don't know what will. Congratulations. Julio Rodriguez rookie autograph. And unfortunately, it's a redemption card. Gold refractor, because why not? Just be a J-Rod. Just do it. If you're going to do it, do it. Oh, it'd be a JD. Martinez for the Red Sox. Gold refractor here at the end. Still have a mini box left after this. Corbin Burns, Bobby Witt refractor. Robert Mullins, Acuna, Kwan, and Lindor. Here we are, folks. Our last little bit. Sick of you pulling J-Rods for everyone else. Oh, man. Well, Bobby, let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. I didn't know I was going to do a terrible Hulk. Nope, just kidding. Mariners have sold in National Treasures. I was going to tell you they were available for purchase somewhere, but they're not. National Treasures, pick your team in 2022 Bowman Chrome full case. Pick your team. Hobby cases. Fill it on the website now. Get your teams. Get your spots. Let's keep breaking. eBay people, if you only break on eBay, or if you break outside of eBay and you don't break with Underground, you need to check it out. We have a free rewards program. 2% essentially on everything you buy. No restrictions, no limitations, no expiration dates. It's 100% free because I believe everybody who participates should get something for their participation in terms of the company giving back to the customer rather than a jackpot or like a bounty or these stupid gimmicks where you have to actually get a good card to win. No, you just get something for hanging out. Then we got the best shipping in the business. I think we have the best shipping in the business. That's like the only labor I pay for. Everything else I do myself. Aaron Ashby is going to be our last autograph. I hope you guys had a good time today. I hope you guys learned something. And hopefully, whether it's here or over on the website, I hope to see you guys again sometime. We will continue to roll out these eBay breaks nightly. And hopefully I figure out a product that's going to make some money over here. We are at 18 consecutive. No. 16 consecutive losses. 16 straight losses on the Bay. When will it end? Josiah Gray, purple refractor. Josiah Gray for the Nationals. Number 250, purple refractor. Nick Allen, Seiya Suzuki. We do have a refractor of Jeremy Pena for the Astros. So the entire case card only worth over 30. Base Julio auto. This is why the hobby's dying. Greed from Thompson Panini, printing 99 parallels per product, stretching Luis Heel autos to print more. I agree and I don't agree. I agree with the sentiment, but I don't know. That's tough. If this case was 5 superfractors, no one would say anything otherwise. But Finest isn't the product, though. If this was Topps Chrome, I'd be right on board with you. Finest, I mean, we get a million colors, so it's not like they have it's not like this product is printed to the moon. There's no retail release for this. This is a hobby-only product. So, yes, I understand what you're saying. I think this product is the wrong example for that, though. There's a lot where, you know, when you have a product like Topps Chrome that has 2 different hobby formats and then 17 different retail formats, 18 sapphires, and 3 different updates, that's when you're talking about that's my podcast topic for sure. No, I agree. We're mixing colors to make parallels. Oh, no, hey, no, that I don't disagree one bit. But the other thing, and this is my only counter to what you're saying, because this is the only product I defend for what you're talking about, is if you're going to add parallels. So we figured this out last year for 2021 Chrome. Sorry I'm holding everybody up on the recap, but this is very interesting to me, and I love talking about it. So we figured out live on camera. You can go find one of my 2021 Chrome breaks. I did the math right here on a piece of paper, and we figured out it was like 60 million, or 45 to 60 million increase in base cards to accommodate the 4 new color parallels they added. So that's fine. You can add colors, but I want the frequency of the parallel card to come out more, because I don't like base cards, period. So I don't care that you increased your base cards, because to me, I don't give a shit, personally. Other people like base cards, that's fine. I understand base cards are printed to the moon. Serial number cards are finite. You know what they are? No matter how many base cards they print, they're still only going to be 99 greens every year. But if you go from 2020 to 2021, it jumped up like 700,000 base cards per player. So there's 700,000 more Key Brian Hayes Chrome rookie cards than there are Luis Roberts. So that's what's nuts. So when you talk about those formats to get the retail versions too, when they add 1 color parallel to it, it blows production up by millions and nobody bats an eye. Finest is hobby only. There's no retail. They added color last year with the black golds, the red golds, the lavas, but they also increased. It's the only product that increased the frequency in which like just refractors came out. So before you'd get like 2 or 3 a box or whatever, and now you get like 3 or 4. So that's my only counter. I 100% understand what you're saying, but Finest just isn't the example. But the base card, toast. I've been screaming that for years. I said when the hobby settled down after the boom, I said first paper Bowmans should be the first ones to go. So you got to think about how big of like spring Bowman releases, like 2022 spring Bowman, all the paper that's in regular and jumbo in the 2 hobbies. Then you get to the retail with the blasters, the hangers, the retail boxes, and the single packs. Then you get into the mega boxes, where they also just print base Bowman paper in that. All of that, like first Bowman paper cards, have to be the most overproduced cards on any planet, in any solar system on Earth. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do the recap. That's a great topic, dude. TGM 33. Are you in the break, man? I just assume you're in the break. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you guys had a good time. It wasn't the best case, but there was some good color. We did finally hit a J-Rod for the Mariners, Mr. Moon. J-Rod, congratulations. Vladdy Jr., Cornerstones, gold refractor to 50. Matt Olson for the Athletics. Mark Mulder for the Athletics. Orange Wave, Ivan Castillo for the San Diego Padres. Jake Myers for the Astros. Maybe the other Chaz McCormick autograph behind that for the Astros. Matt Manning, gold refractor. Pena refractor. Josiah Gray, purple. Ashby autograph. Torque, blue. Bobby Witt refractor. Gold Martinez. Rose gold Seager. Blue Aqua Gore, Sky Blue Story, Zach Short Auto, Arenado Purple, Black Gold, Kinsakuroi, Vladdy the Daddy, Brandon Marsh, Sky Blue, J-Rod, Refractor, Mackenzie Gore, Green Speckle, Semyon Autograph, Blue Auto, Matt Manning, Refractor, Torque, Vladdy Jr., Blue Aqua, Sky Blue Devers, Josiah Gray Auto, Green Speckle Judge, Hank Aaron, yeah, we only got one die cut in the case too. Hank Aaron die cut, Suzuki, but like I said, I showed you guys here, there's no promises of those this year, unlike previous years. Seiya Suzuki, Sky Blue for the Cubs, Luis Heel, Finest Rookies, Vladdy Jr. Rose Gold Mini Diamond number to 50, and when you start doubling parallels, so like there's golds to 50 and rose golds to 50, I don't like that either. I think that's silly too. CJ Abrams, Aqua Refractor, but it is what it is. If you give me more parallels, I don't complain because the base card's dead. Brian De La Cruz, so Finest does that. No other product I don't think does it outside of like Finest Flashbacks. Key Brian Hayes, but that's not like that's an online exclusive release. Key Brian Hayes Purple, Ronzi Contreras Blue, Marcos Deeplon, the Green Refractor Autograph, Suzuki Refractor, Aqua Shimmer Vilade, Purple Altuve, Ambergy Autograph, Arenado Green, Molina Aqua, De La Cruz Auto, Sky Blue Miggy, Tyler Gilbert Autograph, George Kirby Aqua, Green Lava Joe Ryan, and a Purple Corbin Burns. Once again, I'm Brad Ross. If you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am here to help you if I can. And come visit me sometime at undergroundcasebreaks.com. Underground Runaround Podcast, doing a new show tonight. See everybody later. Have a great evening. Thanks again.